guys, Angus here. Got a pretty highly anticipated video for you guys today, one you've been looking forward to for quite a while. This is my CadPat Airsoft Loadout. First thing I do want to state is this is not an impression. What it is simply an Airsoft Loadout, a kit, whichever you prefer to call it. It's not really meant to look like anything, it's just some gear I conglomerated together based around the camouflage CadPat to go ahead and go out there and play Airsoft in the winter months. That being said, this is more so one of my winter weather loadouts, being that this camouflage is rather thick and warm. Keeps me warm during those colder temperatures. However, as you can see, not really cold today, being that I'm in short sleeves and don't have anything protecting my face or neck. Now, jumping right into this video, you guys are probably wondering, to start off, what gun I'm going to be running with this kit. Now, this is more so made to, be used with any gun, as are basically all of my Airsoft loadouts. However, the primary one I'd be using with this specific camouflage would be my GMP M4A1, ironically named the United States Marine Corps Edition. Also says USMC on the left side of the receiver there, but it's being used with a Canadian loadout, so rather funny. This will run you around $300. However, I believe it was limited edition, so I believe it's out of stock in pretty much all the stores anymore. This is a very well performing AEG. I have it firing around 355 feet per second with 0.25 gram BBs, and I run an 11.1 volt LiPo battery out of the stock here, and that allows the gun to average around maybe 1,500 rounds a minute. And in case you guys are wondering, this stock is actually big enough to house a 9.6 5,000 milliamp large type brick battery if I really wanted to run one of those. The sight on top is a King Arms style, King Arms ACOG style red dot sight with just a cross rectangle. I wish it was zoom. Sadly it is not. It's just standard red dot sight. If you're wondering about the flash hiders, it's because I had a buddy of mine who always made fun of me because I never could find a counterclockwise flash hider, so I just spray painted the one it came with green and went ahead and ran that. Better than orange, right? Anyway, this is the GMP M4. This is the gun I would be running with this loadout. It is rather nice, well performing, as I already stated. I'm going to go ahead and set that off to the side here, gently, hopefully, and go ahead and talk about the actual gear that makes up the kit. Now, number one, of course, the camouflage based around this, as you can't tell by the title, would be Canadian CadPat. This is one of my favorite camouflage patterns, being that it blends in perfectly with the environment that I have around here in New Jersey. If you're a northern United States Airsofter, this stuff may work rather well for you as well, being that it blends in perfectly, like evergreens, all that different style of winterish tree foliage style out there, as opposed to Marpat, which is roughly the same. However, it has a bit more brown and therefore doesn't blend in as good as the CadPat would with the evergreen style tree environment. As I mentioned, this is rather thick. It's from wrap4.com, the pants and the smock or shirt up here. I believe it cost me about $50 for the pair. In my opinion, a little bit expensive for camo, being the prices I get most of my other stuff for. Rather thick, keeps me warm. It's covered in Velcro. As you can see, got the Canadian flag patch over here. I apologize if it's not on the wrong side, if it's not on the right side. If it is on the wrong side, feel free to correct me. I just kind of slapped it on as I was going out here. And really, that's all I have to say about the camo. It's really good camo. I like it a lot. My gloves, a lot of people ask me about these. These are just nothing special. They're real action paintball, Wrap4 hard knuckle gloves. They're made for paintball. I use them for airsoft. Got the hard knuckles, made it of plastic. Really protects your knuckles, doesn't hurt at all when it hits you, and frankly, I think these are better than some of the Airsoft ones they're selling out there. They're like 10 bucks too if you go to Walmart or Kmart or anything. I got them online, but you can find them anywhere. Like I said, normally had this be winter, I would probably have some actual gloves underneath these fingerless ones to keep my hands warm. Also stocked with hand warmers, because in cold weather, my hands are the first thing to go. Now moving on to my actual vest, what this M4 felt, what this is a Swiss Arms olive drab, just Airsoft Molly chest rig. You can buy it on airsoftstation.com for about $40. As you can see, got their sponsor patch up here on the admin pouch. This is actually a pretty good vest. I didn't care for it too much when I first got it, but now that I'm wearing it today, I actually like it a lot. The main con being that I'm so skinny, it really wouldn't adjust to fit me, so I had to slice it a bit and tie it up in order to get it to fit perfectly on me, as opposed to using the buckles and leaving it as it was instead of having to cut it to pieces. Anyway, the pouches on here, they're all the ones that actually came with it. Starting on my right side, we just got the EMT or medical style pouch here. I just use this to hold various accessories. I believe in here currently I have a speed loader, some electrical tape, as well as a dead rag. Call myself out during games, rather important to have. Otherwise, I may stock it with just any other accessory I'm running during the game and I need. Middle of the vest, as you can see clearly, these are open top mag pouches. They're actually closed top where they Velcro in the front. However, these pouches have a nice little addition on them where I can tuck in the flap so that they can become open top pouches, which work a lot better for the mag pulls attached to them. They're 6 King Arms 110 round mid-capacity magazines, of course with the OD green mag pulls on them. Are these mag pulls necessary? I really like them a lot. They make reloading much easier. Some people say just make them, but for me, I prefer to have the looks. Like as you can see, this looks much better with actual mag pulls as opposed to those paracord, tape ones. Moving towards the left side of the vest, we have a radio pouch with the clip snapped off, cut that off. And I don't have a big radio, so I simply use this to hold 2 spare high-capacity magazines. These are ICS 450 round metal high caps. I really don't prefer to use high caps in this M4, being that it shoots so fast they can't feed as well. But these would be in an emergency situation. I run out of my 6 mid caps. I can pull out these high caps as backup ammo. Moving upward, we have an admin pouch. If I were to be running a secondary or in a night game, I'd use this mag pouch to hold a pistol mag or a flashlight. We have the Velcro here. I normally have this decorated with a few more pouches, but just slapped on the Airsoft station patch. And up here we have various spaces to store a cell phone or a wallet. In here I just currently have some Jolly Rancher sour gummies that I was eating before I made the video. And that is essentially the vest portion of this kit. Moving on to my back, I've got a Condor medium assault pack, really nothing fancy to show you there. I'd normally stock this up with my lunch, BBs, hydration, just random stuff I need to carry into battle. This is going to be on my back at all times, as I mentioned, because I did have to cut and tie the vest to fit it on me perfectly. It looks rather ugly. I just mainly use the backpack as a cover-up. And also if I was running in a larger scale game, I would have the backpack on there to resupply myself should I need to during the op. A couple other things I'd like to mention. I normally do have a dump pouch on here to make recycling these mid caps much easier. However, I believe I left that inside. It's just a standard OE Tech rolled up OD green dump pouch. Works rather well. You don't have a dump pouch, I recommend you get one. They really help. I may also have a radio pouch up here to hold a handheld radio if I was playing a longer game. However, being that most of the games I play are just, standard skirmishes, 30, 40 minutes long, I don't really need the radio amazingly bad. And really that's essentially the kit. If you're wondering about my boots, they're just Brahma work boots, steel toe. I never was into the thing where I got to go out and have these boots because they're what the military uses. Work boots work fine. I can use them for farm work, as you heard the cows mooing earlier, and I can use them for airsoft as well. Leg-wise, there's nothing on my legs at all. I tried knee pads, I tried drop legs, but they constrict me too much. If you guys ever seen me in a skirmish or played with me in a skirmish, you know that I'm always crouching, I'm always prone, I'm always running, and they just hurt my legs too much to really allow that. So essentially, that is the kit here. This is my Canadian CadPat kit. Again, it's just an Airsoft Loadout kit, no impression. Just threw some gear together, and I actually really like it. It's rather versatile. It's not jiggling around or anything. It's holding straight on, and the M4 that I run with it is a great performing weapon. I like it so much because it's just firing so fast, it'll take chunks out of the board those guys are behind. So really, guys, thanks for watching. I do hope you like the Loadout. Leave your comments about it below. And if you want to tell me about your own Airsoft Loadout, check out facebook.com/DeathCoreAirsoft, YouTube, a link down below in the description, and share your Loadout with me. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe.